Nagasaki now, and just like the rest of Japan really, it's right near the sea. So I'm going to show you some of the things that we spotted, and especially lots of boats and ships. You know what's been really amazing as I've been traveling around Japan is seeing all the different technology and the advances that modern Japan is making. There's robots and there's special phones and there's machinery that does all sorts of jobs. It's really interesting to see, but it wasn't always like that. Obviously, things have changed. Remember that boat that we travelled to right at the very beginning of this trip? That's very different than the boats that we're seeing around here now. I should call them ships, really. I wonder what causes those things to change. Our skills focus is exploring change within culture. In other words, can we find those turning points within a culture's story where things started to change? One way of doing that is using timelines to order events. And as you do that, you start to see the change and growth in what's happening in that community, and can maybe even sometimes pinpoint exactly where things started to change. Another great skill if you're exploring different cultures is to compare. Compare different objects from different times, compare different fashions, attitudes, books, stories, and all of that evidence is going to give you clues as to what has changed and why. That leads me to the next point. Think about cause and effect. What has caused things to change? And are there any events that have had some kind of effects and long-lasting impact that has caused things to change and develop? And the last thing is to zoom in on change makers. Look at the people or the groups of people that started to make those changes. Learn about them, learn about why they did that, and look at their impact. There are lots of change makers in Japan, so you can study lots of them. There's one here that was a visitor to Japan that made some changes and helped shift some of their technology. So have a look and explore and see if you can find out some of those turning points. Can you believe we've only got one place left to visit? I'm feeling a little bit sad, to be honest, but I think the next place that we're going to is going to be a really peaceful and calm place to end our journey. See you there.